Princess Charlotte's special bond with great-aunt Duchess Sophie. Princess Charlotte is surrounded by incredibly brilliant women, from her mother, the Princess of Wales, to her many aunts and royal cousins. But have you noticed the special bond she shares with Duchess Sophie? The Duchess of Edinburgh, 59, is incredibly supportive of Princess Charlotte and is often seen walking with her during official outings. Sophie also serves as a guide for the young princess as she continues to flourish as a member of the British royal family. Who can forget the touching moment when Charlotte looked to Sophie during the late Queen Elizabeth II's funeral to know when to curtsey? Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Whether it's wearing matching friendship bracelets or chatting on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, it's clear the two share a very special bond. Earlier this week, Duchess Sophie was seen jumping for joy at the Paris Olympics as she watched Team GB win gold in cycling. However, it wasn't just her enthusiastic reaction that caught the attention of royal watchers. The Duchess appeared to be wearing Taylor Swift-inspired friendship bracelets, just like the ones Princess Charlotte has. Last year, Sophie was seen supporting Charlotte from the balcony of Buckingham Palace during Trooping the Colour. The pair were pictured looking closer than ever as they chatted while Charlotte's younger brother, Prince Louis, looked at the crowds. Both Charlotte and Sophie share a keen interest in sports. During the Commonwealth Games in 2022, the Duchess couldn't have been more excited to see her great-niece take to the stands. Sophie's husband, Prince Edward, gave the little princess an enthusiastic wave as she took her seat alongside her mother, Kate, at the swimming event. Another moment from the exciting games showed Charlotte pulling a funny face for her great-aunt, but smiling nonetheless as Sophie turned around for a quick chat during the England vs India women's hockey match. During the King's coronation last year, Sophie and Charlotte were seen waving together from the balcony of Buckingham Palace. The royal duo looked beautiful in their gorgeous gowns as they gazed over the public below. Simply stunning. Carol Middleton is a hands-on grandmother with her daughter Princess Kate's three children: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Their bond has grown stronger over the years thanks to Prince William and Princess Kate's 2022 relocation to Windsor, which brought them closer to Carol and Michael's country property in Berkshire. The businesswoman offered a glimpse inside their bond during a rare interview with Good Housekeeping in 2021. Opening up, she shared, "I want to run down the hills, climb the trees and go through the tunnel at the playground. As long as I am able to, that's what I'll be doing. I cook with them, I muck around dancing, we go on bike rides." But did you know that there is a sweet link connecting the pair? Both Carol and Charlotte have Elizabeth as their middle name, no doubt a deliberate choice to extend the family tradition. The Middletons have long used Elizabeth as a moniker. Carol used it for her eldest daughter Princess Kate, whilst Kate's sister Pippa also used the traditional middle name for her daughter Grace. Middle names aside, there's also the obvious connection in the sense that Carol and Charlotte's names start with the same letter. Whilst it may seem like a small detail, it's worth noting that several key members of the royal family have names starting with C, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by His Majesty. According to Prince Harry, Queen Consort Camilla and King Charles allegedly wanted Princess Kate to tweak the spelling of her first name from Catherine to avoid having too many royals with the initial C. In his memoir Spare, the Duke of Sussex wrote, "I remembered the time he, Charles, and Camilla wanted Kate to change the spelling of her name, because there were already two royal ciphers with a C and a crown above, Charles and Camilla. It would be too confusing to have another. Make it Catherine with a K, they suggested." Charlotte's bond with the Middletons was clear to see this summer as she joined her mother and aunt, Pippa, at the Wimbledon Championships for the men's singles final. Charlotte's bond with the Middletons was clear to see this summer as she joined her mother and aunt, Pippa, at the Wimbledon Championships for the men's singles final. The outing was a rare one for the royal mother of three who has only made two public appearances since announcing her cancer diagnosis earlier this year.